get ready for the worst edit of your life. Hello, I'm Harrison Bach. H is in Harold, A is in Apple, R is in Rick, R is in Rick, I is in Ingrid, S is in Sherman. I'm a film video media studies major at Western Michigan University. Ever since I was 8, I thoroughly enjoyed the creative process of video and saw its purpose in being supportive and very convenient for the world of communications, which led me to the process of wanting to express art and communications through video. I enjoy filmmaking because it is the process of being able to take a creative idea that's stuck in my head and put it into a very visual form. Instead of looking at how other people would make a project like this, I just start simply thinking, how does this relate to my life? How does it relate to my own personality? And will build off there. I will build a project and formulate script out and screenplay out project that is fitting to who I am, not entirely to what the audience is. Mm-hmm. I don't make videos because I want people to like them. I make videos because I simply want to get my ideas out there. And film has been my way of doing so. Some people have writing, poetry, some people have photography. Mine's been video making. When there's a project that needs to be done, very first thing I will do is write it or script it out, get a general idea of the content I want to either say or see through a shooting script and just a basic screenplay. Once I feel confident with what I've written down to an extent, I will go out and start shooting, do the actual production, get the actors I need, get the locations, get the shots. Once that's all completed, comes the editing process, which is a process that involves focusing. That is where all those ideas from the very first 2 steps of pre-production to production come to life. And if you start trailing off and you start doubting your project, it might be a lot harder to complete. But yes, once editing is completed and self-confidence is regained, I may sleep okay at night. Creative people in my head are people that live, they're living art forms, if that makes sense. From how they appear to how they interact to personalities, they have, this is veering off, this is really psychological here. They have just extremely artistic, or just creative personalities in the sense that it's very original to themselves, but instead of being original, it's true to who they are. They live that day in and day out. They are this figure that you see. Unlike anything else. I'm not saying you have to be totally abstract to be creative. I feel everyone has the power to put creativity into any form of work that they do, but what creative to them is just something that they fully commit to living by. They don't simply do it because they know it might have some nice payout in the end. They do it because it is who they are. Creativity is a very personal thing. We look at it and appreciate it, and we try to be creative. We try to base appearances and looks off people that we consider creative. But true creativity is most certainly a personal aspect. It's something you live by. It could be, like, to really veer off, it could be as broad as, hey, I follow this own personal lifestyle, which involves being who I am and being positive in every way of life and always being that. That can be creative. It doesn't always have to be, I'm good at photography or I'm good at art. It just has to be, creativity is just simply a personality that one truly holds near and dear to themselves and feels that without expressing this aspect of themselves that they wouldn't be able to be who they are. Realistically, consider myself who I am. I'm just some person. I know I don't fit in with common mass society, and I know my ideas aren't traditional, but am I creative? It depends on who the person is. I feel that I make something that I'm satisfied with. I feel it expresses my artistic side. It expresses my creative abilities. So to myself, I consider my films as a creative version of what I think. So is that creative to someone else? At the end of the day, being creative is telling an audience your very true story.